I'm a man. I'm a man's man. And as a man's man, there are sometimes man things that only a man needs. So as I do my man shop through the supermarket, I may see many a sensitive tissue. But only Kleenex does man-sized tissues for my extra-large manly tears. After I've blown my nose, I'll need to wash my hands. But I only ever use Tame the Beast soap, especially for men. Which ironically is the smallest bar of soap in my life. But then temptation hits in the toiletries aisle. Bath bombs. Rows of them. There's strawberries and cream, peach, sparkling glitter bomb. A man could never try one of these. Unless... a grenade-shaped bath bomb! What could be more manly? My fragile masculinity is saved, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever felt the need to act a certain way in order to fit in? We live in a world that is built on expectation and inauthenticity. Sometimes this can be funny, like the guy that just wants to try a bath bomb, but other times the consequences can be really severe. You see, toxic masculinity and phrases like man up and boys don't cry I mean that men suffering from anxiety and depression seek help desperately, desperately late. Women in leadership feel they have to act dominant and assertive to compete with men, and then they hate themselves because of it. 1 in 5 gay children try to take their own lives because they feel that who they are doesn't match who they're expected to be. This has to stop. Now, my own journey of authenticity began when I came out as gay. Most gay people will have a coming out story, and it is this terrifying thing because you share something so personal, and suddenly you're faced with all these new expectations from people, like the idea that you're promiscuous, or worse, that you suddenly care about curtain fabrics. But the best thing about coming out as gay is it forces you to confront all the expectations you've built up over your whole life. And when you finally stand there and get rid of all of that baggage, you feel so free. No more hiding. This is me. Can you imagine what that would feel like for you right now? That's what I want for all of you. I want you all to have your own coming out story. But it's a delicate thing, and it's easily squashed. Soon after I came out as gay to my parents, I started work on a hospital ward, and no one there knew I was gay. And I remember one day walking onto the ward, feeling nervous about the new job, nervous about coming out as gay, and I remember this nurse sprinting towards me. By the time she got to me, she had this red face, she was puffing and panting, and she goes, Tom, have you been into room 9 yet? I said, no. She goes, just to warn you, the kid's in there with both his mums, apparently. Yeah, can you believe that? Tom? I tried to smile, but inside I just felt flattened. Like reverse origami. It was almost this swan, and then just gone. Yet the evidence shows, time and again, that when we can live authentically, in line with our beliefs and our values, we're happier. Our self-esteem improves. We connect better with one another. In fact, in the workplace, authenticity sets apart peak performers in every single job sector. And it enables our colleagues to experiment, to share ideas, to admit mistakes. So the last question is, how do we help others live authentically? Can I ask, does anyone in the room have kids? Okay, there's a few, okay. And of those kids, how many of them enjoy going to the doctors? Okay, there's one, and that's the timer, so I don't think that counts. I work in the GP surgery now, and as a result, most kids hate me. And so I wasn't surprised when this young dad brought his 5-year-old son in, Jamie, that Jamie had places he'd rather be. He was kicking and screaming and trying to get out the room, and it's usually at that point the parents will try to threaten, beg, or bribe. But this dad did something I'd never seen before. Instead of doing all of those things, he just crouched down and he goes, Jamie, it's okay that you're scared. Sometimes when I get poorly, I get scared too. And sometimes when I'm scared, I cry as well. But we need to be brave, son, because we're here to get help. And that's how we help others live authentically. No threats, no man up. Just sharing vulnerability and being honest about who we are. And that's the message I want to leave with you today. Not just that we should all be living authentically, but that all of you have the power to help others live that way too. So let's drop the masks. Let's be honest about who we are. For God's sake, buy a bath bomb. And let's build a world where everyone can have their coming out story. Thank you.